bit about your night and the game-winning goal. Just how you seem to be pushing up a lot more. Is that the case over the last little while? And how do you like the results of it?
Yeah, you're always trying to jump up and create offense. And the last couple of games, I've had opportunities to do that, and we've been playing really well as a team. It makes it a lot easier for me to jump in. So just got to keep doing that, and hopefully get a few more.
Can you explain the last two games in relation to about the first 70-something?
We're sticking together. Tonight, second period, all those scrums and stuff. We did a good job of sticking together and fought for each other and got the win.
Does that make a difference when there's a little bit of that going on and you guys are roughing it up a bit?
Yeah, it's guys get up on the bench and they're excited for each other, and if you're backing someone, you're feeling good, and we fought for each other tonight.
Just when they got that one early in the third, was there any sense of, oh no, here we go again, or did you guys feel like we're going to be all right?
Maybe a little bit, just because it's happened a lot for us, but once we settled in there and got didn't grab our sticks so tight, we started feeling better about ourselves, and eventually got that empty netter to seal it.
How good is it these last couple of games, beating good teams, and even the two before that? And
It feels really good. These teams are fighting for the playoffs, and Anaheim's going for a division title. So we're playing some really good teams, and it gives us confidence that we can play with these guys.
Albert Hall.
Abilities with every player, and he's an offensive guy, so he needs to be as offensive as possible, and the other parts of his game are really rounding out well.
What'd you think? Sorry, last one. Sorry, Jonesy. The fisticuffs, it seemed like Pinizzato got in, and Hendricks and Fraser, and you don't see that a lot from the Oilers, but it sure seemed to get you going tonight.
It's good for us. It gets everyone going, and it seems to get the crowd going a lot, especially at home. Those guys, they play hard, and they want to defend the teammates that they're on the ice with, and it's great for us. So if we can keep playing tough and keep playing with pride, that's going to follow along.
30 goals all of a sudden is reachable for three guys.
Yeah, that's a great goal for everyone, and if we keep winning, guys are going to get goals, and like you see tonight, those empty netters and that kind of thing, those happen when we're winning, and it's good to see. So it'll be a tight race to finish it off.
What would it mean to you to get 30 in this, particularly this year?
It doesn't really matter. Not really.
Okay, how about the team scoring championship? Got any bets going here?
No bets. We're all in this together, and we want to see everyone do well. If I always think about it, you just got to go out there and make plays, and sometimes the play is to shoot it, sometimes the play is to make a play to another guy. You just got to be moving out there and playing well as a line, and goals are going to spread themselves out.
What about the part that you have secured a point per game season today alone?
Yeah, that's a good goal that I set, and it's nice to surpass that. It seems like our line's been playing really well, and those points just seem to come along when we're in sync. So it's nice to produce, especially when you're in a spot all year to produce.
Fast. We really want to give the fans a good end of this year.
Sorry, jumped in late, but after what happened last week against these guys, how nice is it to beat them and hold on to a lead in the third?
No, it was good. I think it was great for us as a team also to prove that we can hold on to a lead, and we were up a couple of goals, but we held on to it. So it was the last 2 or 3 games we've been in the lead, but kind of gave it away. I gave away a bad goal against Anaheim and away, so it was good to get the win today.
To shut the door, how good did it feel for you to do that in the third period, as opposed to what happened last week?
I just want to play as good as I can, try to help the team to win, and the guys fought incredible in front of me today, and they blocked shots and cleared the rebound, so it was fun to play.
for a bit, and really got, I think, short-handed and another goal. And, you know, that's Vic played great tonight. Got to be better.
But they were out too. It seemed like they were clearly out to whatever, make a statement, get under you guys' skin whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're doing that. A lot of those guys are playing for next year. You know, they're trying to set an impression, and that's, you know, they're working hard. We've got to work harder and be a better team. And I'm sure we'll be better tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like we've been dressed before.
We just gotta. I think we gotta tighten up things defensively a little bit. You know, we've been giving up, 4 goals again, 3 or 4. You know, like it's tough to win hockey games, and when you have to score 4 or 5 goals a night, you know, like it's playoff. It's all about like it's going to be tight games. It's going to be 2-1, 1-0, 3-2. You know, like it's not a lot of goals, so we gotta be feeling comfortable playing in those tight games, and now we got 4 games to go. We just got to bear down, I think, and I think we did put a few pucks at the net and stuff like that. I think we got to be a little hungrier around the net.
We talked about this morning. We talked about it again before we went out for the game. Is that coming back, that road trip hangover? That first game back is always never great, and so we didn't want to experience that. So we, tried to shorten our shifts early and get everybody into it. I think when you can try to be a little bit physical too, that'll awaken you fairly quickly. The old hit or be hit, preferably hit. And but yeah, I thought we played a good game, and once again our guys they're supporting each other and sticking together.
Early on, with respect to that, post-road trip hangover, Foss made a big save on Smith Pellet to keep it 1-0. Did you have maybe the better goaltender tonight who made the extra saves that maybe Hiller did?
Well, yeah, they had many more attempts at our net, and Victor was solid and played just as he has most of the games this year. He's been real solid since he's come in, and I know he wanted another shot at his old team. So excellent job by Victor.
Well, all of a sudden you've got 3 guys with a chance to be 30 goal scorers here. Your thoughts on that?
Well, it's great. It's we're through the pain and suffering. There's a little bit of sunlight, I think, and it's amazing that they all 3 scored tonight, right? Yeah. So it looks like they want to keep it tight, but that's excellent. I think Taylor's had just a hell of a year, and Ebbs has quietly gone about his business, and David Perron, that's I've said it at least a dozen times before. That's a hell of a trade that Mac T pulled off.
With about 90 seconds ago, you had Eberle, Nugent-Hopkins, that lineup there. Is that a barometer of where they are in terms of defensive responsibility at this stage of the season? Yeah,
absolutely. At 2 minutes, I knew their goalie would be coming, and I gave the duty to Gordo and Hendricks and Perron, knowing that we're going to have to come back with somebody else, and it could be the most important part of it. But that's where those 3 are at for me right now. They're responsible defensively. They continue to take some pride in it. They're still learning their lessons. They're still improving their habits, but that certainly wouldn't have gone on early in the season.
Dallas, you don't see a D-man score from the goal line very often, but Justin Schultz seems to be playing with a lot of confidence right now. Just your thoughts on his game tonight?
Yeah, he was good. He was working all 200 feet of the ice. I know that. He was really skating. He's up on the play. He's been good at picking his spots. So it didn't surprise me that he was there to bang it in.
How much of an impact do you think those 3 fights in the second period had?
Well, I do know it certainly rattled their team. They went from they're a composed group, Anaheim, and Gabby's done a great job there with that team, and they're so composed. And then when the first one erupted, it seemed to set them off the tracks a little bit, and I thought they got really distracted. So I thought that worked in our favor, and they were so upset they were even yelling at me, which is always great when I didn't even throw a punch.
Who was yelling at you?
Well, they're top guys. I think they thought I sent Penny out there to do that, and I would just never do that. Especially now, we're out of it. They're getting ready for the playoffs. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Gabby and especially Getzlaf and Perry. Those two are two of my favorite players to watch. So, but they were certainly upset by that. So the answer to your question is I thought it worked great in our favor. Not only did I thought it took their top guys out of their composed state, but then I thought it was another bonding experience for our guys. They knew they were in the fight together, and they were supporting each other again.
So this is the other side of your conversation.
Yeah, tonight's is the left side. Love it. Love it. Maybe next game, not so much.
Great, thanks guys.
We're 10 a.m. off ice workout and availability. So it'll be brief. But both will be brief, but the same.
Had, but and in the third he regained his form again. But and it's just one of those things where I think he's really lacking in confidence. And once the first one went in, I mean, I think he was a little worried until he regained his composure. I haven't decided yet.
I saw Dallas come in here after the game. Did he come to talk to you to congratulate you? No.
Just wished us well in the playoffs.
What changed most significantly for you in the second period? Because it seemed like the first period was exactly what you were aiming for.
Well, I mean, they got a power play goal, and then they got them a little bit of an emotional lift. I think the fights got them into an emotional lift, and it also, got us mad enough that I thought our third period was very good as well. But we just couldn't find a way to get the second goal.
It seemed like as far as them defending, they're not known for that, but they surely were.
They blocked a lot of shots, I think we had 75 shots at the net today, and the ones that did get through, Victor was there, and and if he wasn't there, the post was there. So it's a well-earned victory for them. I mean, we don't like it, but it was a hard-fought game.
Do you look at Johnny tomorrow just for possibly as just a spark or in that aspect?
I'll talk to the coaches and people, and we'll see what we're doing tomorrow.
End of the day, Coach, what do you think you're going to say to the guys about where you are right now?
Well, I think they know where we are. I think every player in our team is acutely aware of where we are in the standings and acutely aware of what's at stake. And we're just, I don't think I have to go in and start reading off statistics to them. I think they know what's going on.
Thanks, Coach.